What a bike. What a bike. I love it. And the suspension is just amazing. On the lake. Doesn't get any more Canadian than this. Hello. What is this place, eh? So cute. So cute. So for those of you joining us just now, this is the Hemingway C5 Ultra. Hello everybody. This is Mlad from Zeus Ebikes, coming to you from a Canadian winter day. It's super cold today, -8 with wind chill. It says -15. So super cold here in Brantford. That's why we're dressed so nice and cozy and warm, and it's doing the trick. So today, what are we doing out here? We're taking a look at this bike. It's the Hemingway C5 Ultra. For a long time now, I've been wanting to see how this bike will perform out in the cold on snow, just putting it through the ringer to see what happens. So this is the Hemingway C5 Ultra, which is a full suspension e-bike that has a hub drive. It's a 500 watt hub drive that peaks at 750 watts and puts out 86 Newton meters of torque. That's a lot of power. Just to give you an idea, because a lot of people are new to e-bikes, so they always just look at the wattage. It's not the wattage that matters as much as the torque. So this motor puts out more torque than the Aster motor S17, which has a 1500 watt motor. So just to give you an idea of how it works, it's not always about the wattage. So this is a 500 watt, it peaks at 750, but it's very torquey, so it doesn't struggle up the hills. It's a 48 volt motor, and the battery, it's a 20 amp hour Samsung battery right over there underneath the frame. It's removable. It's got a light strip as well. I don't know how to turn it on. So it's a 48 volt 20 amp hour Samsung battery, and it's rated to do 128 kilometers, but I doubt it will do that. It's not possible in real life, I think. The frame is aluminium, and I forgot the payload, actually. I don't know. It could be 330, it could be 400. But anyways, it's got the textural hydraulic brakes. They're 180 millimeters, very responsive. So far, I've had a ton of grip with these tires that come standard with a bike, and they're puncture resistant. This bike has a torque sensor, which means when you're using the pedal assist, it is only delivering power based on the amount of pressure you apply to each pedal. Therefore, there's no wastage, and it's responsive, right? The suspension, you got the air shocks in the back, and they're adjustable, and then you got the spring inverted forks in the front. You got the rebound control on them, and you also have this compression adjustment. Super bright headlight and tail light, and you have a tow hitch. I don't know what you would tow with this thing, but they're just giving you ideas. So just to give you a sense of how cold it is, so you see -8 feels like -15. So I did charge the bike last night, 3.2 kilometers so far on this trip, and it is, what time is it, guys? Where is the clock? 3:58 p.m. Alright, so 3:58 p.m. We're getting on this bike. Let's see how it will perform. It's cold though. It's cold out. Oh, by the way, the coolest thing ever, it comes with this cup included, and obviously it has a cup holder built in. I got a hot coffee in here. We're going to test this later to see how well it works. I poured it before I leave, right before I leave. It's got a 7-speed Shimano, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And this is available in 3 different colors. Get yours at zeusebikes.ca. Alright, boys and girls, let's have fun. I need to get some knee pads. Look at the landscape, eh? I've been lazy lately and not riding as much as I should be. Mind you, I think it's because of my hemorrhoids, which according to much information for video, I don't know. But hey, that's one reason I'm doing the test on this bike, is because the seat is comfortable for somebody that is going through this issue of hemorrhoids. Too much sitting, that's what happens. Or maybe not enough fiber. Gotta lay off the meat. Wow, this thing is handling so good. I'm loving it. The handling is just, wow. So you see, I don't use the front brakes on snow. I'm not sure if that's how, like, you know, you're supposed to ride in snow, but that's what I do. And I find it's worked for me so far. I'm always scared. So another thing I do, I try to put my weight on my foot and my bum instead of your hands, just in case I hit a slippery patch of ice or something. I skip right over it. Go in here, see what's happening. But I think I've been in here before and not much is happening that way. Let's go somewhere else. See, my right foot is just like ready to get off the pedal, just in case I slip. Because with the boots, it's a bit, you know, harder to get off the bike. But wow, the handling is just phenomenal. The front shocks are just absorbing everything. Okay, let's have some fun on this bike. Yeah, now the suspension is nice and soft. So for those of you joining us just now, this is the Hemingway C5 Ultra. It's got the rear shock that is air shock and adjustable. And you get the front coil suspension that is inverted forks with rebound control and compression adjustments. And this bike is equipped with a 500 watt hub motor that peaks at 750, but it puts out a ton of torque, which is 86 Newton meters of torque. That's the number the Q20 puts out, which has a 1500 watt motor. Okay, that was a little close, but let's have more fun, guys. But anyways, getting back to life. Forget about the bike. It's a good idea to not stay home or isolate yourself. Don't allow the snow to be an excuse for you not to get out here and have fun. Oh my god, this thing is just awesome on snow, eh? Because it's small and nimble, it's just so easy to handle and control, and it's got enough torque to just plow through it. Oh wow, this is awesome. Suspension is phenomenal. Very easy to control. Wow, what a bike. Okay. Da-da-da-da. A field.